Grand Rising, y'all. Ah, oh, just the stretchy stretch. Woke up again. Yo, where are these assassins? They just the worst intergalactic assassins ever. Catch me if you can, motherfuckers. No, that's how life used to be. I would be like, man. Then I was like, why is life meh? Oh, because you don't have purpose. Why? Because, okay, well, you got you some purpose. All right. I want to help heal the planet by helping raise human consciousness. And I'm going to do that through spreading the love of dance and other stuff. I mean, I do other stuff. Dance was my main MO at the moment. So I was like, all right, how am I going to do that? Okay, obviously, if you want to change, you got to travel the world dancing. I was like, bet. So you might as well do that now because the tremors and shakies and twitches are getting worse. So I had a brain injury in the Navy, and after a few visits to the psych ward, for the, I was like, what the fuck? I'm not crazy. Did some research. I was like, holy shit. You can develop psychosis from a brain injury years and decades later. And I was like, ooh. Oh, okay. Touche. And then also rhabdo. Let me figure out how to say it again. Yeah, rhabdomyolysis. It's extreme dehydration that causes mental confusion and episodes of psychosis. Yeah. Oh, I was okay. Okay. I'm tracking now. So I got some sleeping pills. They're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. Sometimes I can't sleep. And when you can't sleep, after a few days, you go crazy. He's like, I know. Sleep's super important. My doctor. We've seen each other a few times now. We're on like first name basis. My water resources have depleted. Be right back. And then so I was like, oh well, I'm traveling around dancing. What else am I gonna do? Because I've tried that before. No other plan. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna dance. People have jobs. You can't just dance 24 hours a day. I was like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, I do a bunch of other shit. Cartomancy. And because I'm a smarty pants. People keep calling me that. I'm like, I mean, they're green. Anywho, so I was like, okay, all right, because so I'm gonna do spiritual talks and jazz because I can do all these videos and then once it hurts to move, I can sit down and video edit them and be like, all right, here's all the comprehensive shit that I've just been jabbering and gibbering and then product testing, trial and error because I'm making my after I can't dance anymore, then my purpose will be to do to help people ascend, raise their consciousness. And so I'm working on a plan to take you from a non-believer all the way to your God. And so it depends on where you want to start. But of course, first you need to fix your vitamin deficiencies and yeah, like your body will work itself out if it has enough stuff in it. So yeah, I highly recommend getting a. I don't remember. I'll figure that out. Which kind of tests? Blood tests? Like it's all basic stuff. Like most people have a vitamin deficiency because of the foods they put in all these. So like people are like, why? Like that's what I was like. Why are there all these weird chemicals and additives and shit like to grow the food and why all this extra stuff? All that extra stuff. It's obviously to make to make the products use more. Um, to need less real stuff. Like, to make it cheaper for them uh, to produce, so they make more money. But those additives and stuff drain you of essential minerals and vitamins to the point where your body vibrates at a specific frequency, and they broadcast a bunch of noise at you at a specific frequency. Anywho, if you tap into that frequency instead of it can yeah, if you tap into it instead of just like it's being the hum that you always hear, and if you listen to it, you're like, what the fuck is that? But then some people can't. I mean, a lot of people can't hear. Well, your hearing change, obviously. Kids can hear better than adults. Like that's, but it's because adults don't want to hear it. It's kind of like that. Adults stop believing in magic. It's like shit. I wish I couldn't hear it, but it's loud. And if ever, it's not that. So I hear the noise, but the way I describe it is, oh, sorry. And then I got an astral game. So fix your vitamins, get you meditating on a health plan, working out, at least burning some sort of calories, fixing your mind, reading more, helping you set goals, get a calendar, like get on a routine. That's the easiest way to help regulate your mental, because you regulate your body first, the rest get better. To regulate your mental, you regulate your mood. How are you gonna feel? Like so, if you give yourself the same, if you need a routine, like you need to do the same thing every day. Like that's cool. Some people didn't know they needed that. A lot of you do. I do, but I don't have it. So I was like, wait, I don't anymore. Then I mean, I used, I didn't need it. Then it's like, right, I wasn't. Hmm, yeah, I need a purpose, or I'm not gonna do anything. Right, like everyone. Like, so I gave myself a bunch of purposes, and I was able to get to it. But then there's no recourse if I don't. I was like, oh, you're just gonna get bored. And you don't like being bored, and I was like, touche. So this astral game is like what I want to be doing with as many people as possible. Like after I can't dance anymore, so I'm gonna go travel the world, meet a bunch of people, and then have them all. So then when my body hurts and I need to sit down all the time, and I'll just be at the computer, and I'll have astral friends. That's I mean I don't give a shit. That's my ulterior motive to just project. Let me sit here and have friends until I die. Because it really sometimes sometimes it just really hurts to just exist. Because I feel all the energy. Like I feel it all. Like I feel your thought. Like they have energy. So I can like yeah. So when someone is thinking about me, I'm like, oh, good thoughts or bad thoughts. So when this lady was thinking about me when she chose to not be here anymore, without telling me, I was waiting for her. She was loving my life. I'm definitely not mad. I'm mad at myself that I wasn't there. I mean, which is worse. And like I kept like, where? When are you coming here? What's going on? Why? Why did you stop talking? And